19 of the Labour Party Constitution 1999 as amended, and in response to grave allegations bordering on corruption, financial misappropriation, and anti-party activities leveled against the erstwhile national chairman, Barrister Julius Abure, the leadership of the party hereby constitutes a disciplinary committee to thoroughly investigate the said matters and recommend appropriate disciplinary measures. The composition. Number 1, Senator Ireti Kingibe, the chairman. 2, High Chief Peter Ame, secretary, member. Honorable Okejo Onuaka Lucy, member. Ibrahim Abdul Karim, member. Mrs. Maria Lebeke, who was a one-time acting chairman, national chairman of the Labour Party, is also a member. Terms of reference. The committee is here of transparency, accountability, discipline, and internal democracy. As a party, our journey has been marked by both progress and challenges. Today, we are compelled to speak out, not in anger, but in responsibility. We commend the Nigerian judiciary and welcome the recent Supreme Court judgment that removed Barrister Julius Abure as the national chairman of the Labour Party. We honor our dedicated members nationwide who have remained steadfast despite the turbulence. Yet, we must confront with courage and clarity the divisive actions and manipulative tactics of Barrister Abure and his associates. They are actions that threaten the unity, integrity, and public image of our party. In light of Mr. Abure's continued impersonation and misrepresentation of the office of the national chairman, the National Executive Council, NEC, in session, has reached a hard but necessary decision. We can no longer stand by while the values we hold dear, transparency, discipline, and democratic accountability, are undermined from within. This press conference is convened to address the growing concern over the misconduct and internal rascality plaguing our party. At a time when Nigerians are yearning for credible leadership and they see the Labour Party as a beacon of hope, it is regrettable that we must battle internal sabotage from those who should know better. Let me be clear. When others descend into rascality, we must rise with discipline. When they go low, we go high. Yes. Because our party must reflect the Nigeria we want to build. Yes. It has become evident that Mr. Abure does not have the best interests of the Labour Party at heart. Rather than unify the party, he undermines it. Rather than attract credible Nigerians to come and join, he alienates them. Instead of advancing our collective vision, he pursues narrow personal ambitions. Most painfully, he targets those who have brought credibility and national visibility to our party. His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi and Governor Alex Oti. They represent the aspirations of a new Nigeria. Governor Oti stands out today as one of the most effective and respected governors in the country. These men have sacrificed not for personal gain, but to give the Labour Party and Nigeria a real shot at transformation. What they demand is simple: a party that is transparent, democratic, and accountable. Instead of embracing this vision, Mr. Abure chooses confrontation and chaos. We say today, this must stop. Yes. For the sake of the Labour Party, for the sake of democracy, and for the sake of Nigeria's future. After a careful and comprehensive review of the Supreme Court judgment delivered on Friday, April 4th, 2025, the National Executive Council, NEC, is deeply concerned by the subsequent actions of Barrister Julius Abure, particularly his continued impersonation of the esteemed office of the National Chairman of the Labour Party. These actions have not only violated the spirit and letter of the law, but have also brought the image and integrity of our great party into disrepute. In the exercise of its constitutional mandate and in strict accordance with the disciplinary provisions of the Labour Party Constitution 2019 as amended, the NEC in session hereby announces the commencement of disciplinary actions against Mr. Abure. These actions have started with the constitution of a special investigative committee to review the actions of Mr. Abure as it affects the image and integrity of the party. In line with due process and the party constitution, NEC gives Mr. Abure 48 hours notice to show why disciplinary actions should not be taken against him for his numerous acts of gross misconduct against the party. The formal notice of disciplinary action will be sent to the last known address of Mr. Julius Abure. Mr. Abure is hereby warned to desist from parading himself as the national chairman of the Labour Party or impersonating the office in any form. The apex court of the land has clearly and finally nullified his claim to leadership, and his tenure has long expired by the passage of time. His continuing acts of reckless denigration of party leadership and open war against the party is unwarranted. Rather than drag the image of the party further into disrepute, Mr. Abure is advised to deploy his time and attention to addressing the numerous allegations of corruption, forgery, perjury, and criminal conspiracies pending against him. The NEC of the Labour Party has passed a resounding vote of confidence on His Excellency Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, National Leader of the Labour Party and the 2023 presidential candidate. The leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress under the President, Mr. Joe Ajaero, and the Trade Union Congress, and all the members of the Labour Party caucus in the National Assembly, and various states houses of assembly. You continue to stand for truth, integrity, and the values that define the Labour Party. We appreciate your commitment to the mission of saving Nigeria through a Labour Party government come 2027 by the grace of God. Similarly, we extend a resounding vote of confidence on His Excellency Dr. Alex Otti for his exemplary leadership and unwavering loyalty to the vision of the Labour Party. It is important to make clear that Mr. Abure and his expired National Working Committee lack the legal or moral authority to even speak of taking any disciplinary action against Dr. Alex Otti, the governor of Abia State.
Anywhere the bishop is, that is the cathedral. Darling, you don't hear that asking, oh, where is why is it over, why is it this, why is it no? Anywhere you find the bishop, that is the cathedral at that point in time. So, when we talk about coalition, you see, there are certain formations, like this kind of thing you are saying now, coalition. In the last 1 or 2 years, it never came up. That means certain processes are unfolding. And you need to take your time to study things that will benefit not individuals, that will benefit the collective interest of all Nigerians. If the Labour Party at the end of the day weighs it and sees that, yes, what will benefit in dying Nigeria is coalition, why won't the Labour Party join? But if they weigh it and say, no, this will not benefit the entire interest of Nigerians, we will remain because we are big enough to drive any process. So I think
I even have a question to answer.
Well, thank God that the person that asked, because the questions are almost finished. The question, almost the second to the last question says, Nanedi is not a party. I don't know whether it's this Nanedi we are referring to. Because if it's the national chairman that we are referring to, well, she is here. Chairman.
Naam.
Naam. Say that you are not a member. Please, I want you to tell them that you are a member.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak for myself. I'm a member of the Labour Party from Kagarko, local government area of Kaduna State. My ward is Jere South Ward. The name of my chairman is Shehu. And out of respect, normally, whenever cards are being distributed, incidentally, most of the cards that we use for registering people there, I paid for them to be printed. I paid Baswagu, Clement Njuku, to print them for me. He handed them to, I took them home. And at that time, nobody told me that we don't want you, don't get card, don't bring people to come and join Labour Party. Nobody told me that. I went and joined Labour Party, called other people to come and join, and I have a card. I've been checking my phone to see if I have a picture. You must have noticed me checking my phone. I was checking to see if I have a picture of my card, but I've not been able to find it. I have too many pictures. But certainly I can make that available. And even the page where the registration, the book in my ward, where I was registered, where my name is, I will screenshot it and I can share with you. If people from my ward don't disown me, I don't think anybody here in Abuja can disown me.
Not got to report that
Kaduna State. I also based in Warrior Council in FCT. When the issue of Nanedi Usman is not a member of Labour Party came up, because of my passion and because I'm also from Kagarko local government, I went back to the local government and meet with the ward chairman, Isa, as he mentioned. That's why I said, when she was saying, I said, witness number one. She is an authentic member of Labour Party. Thank you.
In the heart of the city where stories unfold, Gentle Media TV shining bright and bold, bringing news from the corners of the globe.